First, let's open the flat version. Then, let's open our lighting passes. I'll get rid of the empty background layer, move the ambient light at the bottom, and probably rename the lights to something more intuitive. This will be my key, this is my fill, and this is the rim. Now if I select them all but the ambient light and change the blending mode to add and compare against the flat version, you can see it is a perfect match. Now, what is the advantage of having the lights broken down into layers like that? Well, if you want to change the color or intensity of the light, we can do that here in Photoshop instead of going back to the 3D software for another render. I'm sure there are a lot of ways to do that in Photoshop, but I would like to show you the workflow I like using. First, let's disable everything but the key, and now I want to change the tone of this light to be much cooler and far less intense. To do so, I will create an adjustment solid color, change it to be this cold blue, make it a clipping mask by going Layer, Create Clipping Mask, or simply use the shortcut, change the blending to probably soft light and reduce the strength down to 50%. I will create curves as well, make it clipping mask and reduce the midtones. Let's call this color fill key and curves key. Moving on to the fill, I'll disable my key, duplicate my setup, Ctrl J, place it above the fill, Ctrl Alt G to turn it into a clipping mask, rename it to fill and fill, enable the fill, change the color, this time to something warmer, like so, and probably increase the midtones to boost the light. Also, up the opacity up if you wish, to something like 85. Disable the fill, enable the rim, once again copy my setup, place it above my rim, Ctrl Alt G to turn it into a clipping mask, change the color once again, let's say like that, reduce the opacity to 50 and bring down the intensity. Let's rename it to rim and trim, enable everything, and this is the final result. Let's compare it against the flat version we started with. And this is how you composite images by using lighting passes with Octane's multipass system.